It's 10:30. You're tuned into Radio 1190. This is Charles, joined by a good friend and local artist, Noah Van Sciver. Welcome, Noah.
Hey, Charles.
Noah has a new edition of his series entitled Blammo. This is issue number 4.
Yeah.
And it's self-released.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
And it's available at Kilgore Books in Denver between Wax Trax CDs and Wax Trax vinyl.
Yeah, I think is it Wax Trax 1 and 2?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I just call them CD and vinyl, respectively.
That's probably better, actually.
That's Kilgore used to be the poster store for Wax Trax.
That's what I heard.
In the old days, yeah. The good old days, as I call them. So that's where, it's a good local bookstore, and you can support local artists like Noah, and also Mr. John Porcellino also has a lot of work there, and his work is fantastic as well. So let's talk about your new issue of Blammo.
Okay.
I'm reading through it here, and I see an encounter with Bob Dylan.
Yeah, it's about when I was 18, and maybe I was 17, I don't remember. And I found a copy of Blonde on Blonde in my mom's bedroom, and I just started listening to it for like this entire summer. And it was like actually the summer that I left and took a Greyhound bus to Florida because I was just a dumb kid and I thought I was going to work for Disney. So I went and lived at this guy's house in Holly Hill, Florida, and it was a really messed up situation. I just listened to Blonde on Blonde all the time in this like little shack, until I gave up my dreams and came back home.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So yeah, it's not quite as existential when you read it. It's just kind of fun, and there's another. I remember you had a Blammo number 1 or number 2 where you and Bob Dylan are hanging out in the park.
Yeah, I used to do that in the first and the second issue. I had one. It was like I wish I was friends with Bob Dylan. That's what it was called. I just liked him. I mean, he really saved me, I think, because when I was growing up, all the people that I was hanging out with were like really into like Limp Bizkit and all that.
Oh yeah.
Just the mainstream, because they're all just like dumb skateboarder kids that listen to that kind of stuff. Lived in the suburbs.
But you found Mr. Bob Dylan.
I found Bob Dylan. He saved me. He opened up my world. So
wonderful.
I want to be his friend.
So do you have a website?
Yeah, noahvansciver.com. And
that's VANSCIVER.
Yes.
And you have it on your the title page of your new comic. It's pretty funny. It's got 3 different variations of your last name crossed out.
Read them.
Van Sciver, Van Skiffer, Van Skywalker. I can't do it without laughing. It's the magical number of 3. It's just a brilliant number in comedy.
Yeah, it's like one of those curses I have with my name. Like, people can't spell it ever, and nobody knows how to pronounce it. It's just, I have to deal with it,
And you make light of it in your work. Once again, Blammo, NoahVanSciver.com. We're going to play another set of music. You picked this one out, Noah. He's going to be sticking around. We're going to talk a little more later, and we're going to be playing music because, he's got nothing else to do.
That's true.
He's going to hang out here. It's going to be
loser.
Fun. Me too. It's all right. We're going to play a track from BJM, Brian Jonestown Massacre. Nevertheless, right? Is that the one we picked out?
Yes, Nevertheless. It's the best
one.
one.
From Tepid Peppermint Wonderland on Radio 1190. Joined by Mr.
Noah Van Sciver.
Local artist and cartoonist. We talked about Blammo, his series of comics that are self-released, available at Kilgore Books in Denver. But we forgot to mention that you also draw and write the 4 questions for the Westward every week. So if you're familiar with Westward, it's that's the little 4-celled comic that's topical with respect to local music.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about 4 questions? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just choose a local band every week, and I ask them 4 questions at random. It doesn't really have to do with anything. It's not like I have to think of some questions that have to do with like their music or anything. It can be anything, and then I just draw it out and send it to Westward, and for some reason they publish it. So, I'm lucky.
So
it should be out today.
What's the 4 questions that'll appear in today's Westward? You don't remember?
Let me think. What was it? Last week it was Do Crowder. This week it is Lords of Fuzz.
Lords of Fuzz.
Yeah.
I've heard of them.
Yeah. I have to draw next week's today, actually, as soon as I get out of here. I gotta hurry up and draw it.
What's next week's?
I don't know yet.
You don't know?
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. That's how I do it.
You've got like the editor of Westwood with like a visor sitting at his desk. It's like, Van Sciver, we need the
We need
stop the presses, but I'm just thinking all these cliches like Citizen Kane or these nervous guys with smoking cigarettes at the in their offices.
I'm in my own office at Westward,
The giant easel.
And Westward is a gigantic skyscraper, and my office is like at the very top of it, overlooking Denver.
I've seen the Westward building. It's only like 2 stories.
Yeah, it's like 2 stories. This old pile of bricks.
Yeah. Old red brick building. It's not a giant skyscraper. It's not full of nervous old guys with visors. I wish it was, but anyway.
That'd be great.
That's Noah Van Sciver, noahvansciver.com. We'll spell it again, Vansciver.
And then Noah is Noah.
Noah, yes. Blammo. I'm reading it. I'm just cracking up. You've got... It's so... I don't want to say pessimistic.
No, it's
it's comically pessimistic at times, but it's like... It's not like a feel-bad, kind of like existential crisis.
No.
But it's you touch on those themes, but you also you make fun of it too. You make fun of the human nature of feeling kind of hopeless, and
yeah, I'm glad you think I'm making fun of it. No,
it makes me laugh. I'm just like I'm just.
Oh, hey, that's good though.
This morning you brought this comic in, and I'm just like I was like cracking up and like wiping the tears off my face when I just read this one cell of you in the future. Everyone, you're getting all these accolades for your work. The comic community says, "Oh man, this kid, he's great." And it shows you walking through it down an alley in a dirty T-shirt. saying maybe some apples will fall off a truck today. It's just like, is this the Dust Bowl? And, you're wandering through, the West trying to find California.
I'm from a Steinbeck book or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's cracking up. So it's hopeless, but it's, it's hilarious also. And then
it's truthful though. That's the sad thing. Yeah. that's really how I live.
I like when stuff falls off trucks. So.
Yeah, it's good.
Anyway, we've got a track picked out for, let's see, the next set of music. I forgot what it was already. Oh, Bikini Kill.
Yeah, Bikini Kill.
And do you want to dedicate that to anyone?
Yeah, it goes out to Robin Edwards because she loves Bikini Kill.
Well, right on. This one's for Robin. Rebel Girl, right?
Yep.
Let's hear it on Radio 1190. It's 33, not 45. Let's start it over. There we go. All right.